Today we're gonna be training my wife on the basics. She's already been flipping out all morning. She's stressed out about it. She'll be all right though. I got her back. She ain't gonna be doing nothing crazy. She's using my bike. But I figured I'd teach her the basics. Got her some gear for Christmas, so why not, you know? Nice day today. Got like a tropical warmth that came and hit us, so got like almost 60 degrees today, but it's a little windy. But I don't know, hopefully it's a good day today. Hope you guys are chilling, hope you guys are vibing, and yeah. She went that way. Knew where we were going. Already trying to run away. Whew. Today I'm going to be teaching my wife the basics of riding a motorcycle, you know, and it was just like one of those things I really have always wanted to share with her. You know, I learned a lot and I've excelled a lot in a really small period of time as well. On my motorcycle, and just all the adventures and all the cool things I've got to see and all the things I've learned and the confidence I've gained. I just wanted to rub some of that off on her a little bit, you know, and, you know, just share my passion. You know, it's been awesome, you know, taking her all to the shops and things, explaining to her, you know, all the little things with motorcycles, showing her videos constantly, because I'm always sitting there on YouTube watching videos, you know. So, you know, drop your YouTube links in the comments, you know, if you want me to check out your channel. You know, I'll check out your channel or drop you a comment, let you know that I slid through, you know. But yeah, everything's been pretty cool on my end. I hope everybody's chilling, hope everybody's vibing, and yeah, let's get to the beans. Alright, so when you first start riding on a motorcycle, there's a lot of different things that you're going to have to learn just about all the different motorcycles in general. And, you know, first up, there's a bunch of different types of motorcycles out there. There's cruisers, there's classic, laid-back bikes. There's, you know, it's perfect for just, like, going around town, you know, if you want to just joyride, things like that. Then there are like standard, which have like upright seating positions and are great for like all around riding in general. And then there's like, you know, sports bikes, which I just recently got into, you know, and, you know, they're pretty sick. It depends on what you're really into, you know, and they're designed for speed, handling, riding position, and a little more aggressive. And, you know, before you even start, you know, getting into any of that, you know, and starting your engine, turning that key, you know, let's talk about gear. You know, you always want to have a proper helmet, and, you know, it's always going to be something you want to, you know, spend the extra money on, because that's your life, you know, at the end of the day. You know, you also want to get a good jacket, some gloves. You know, you don't want road rash. You don't want to be scraping your, you know, pretty face on the pavement, you know, and you don't want to be rubbing them knuckles off, you know, and, you know, just everything. Make sure you get the right proper jackets, gloves, boots. I remember when I had my first MSF course, you know, we had to sit down and watch this video, and they showed us like this guy wearing just normal average shoes, and you know, his whole foot just got grinded off pretty much, and it was just, yeah, it was rough, but that's the reality, you know what I'm saying? So you definitely want to make sure you have a good set of shoes, boots, if you can afford it. You know, definitely get the good stuff. Protect yourself, you know, you always want to protect yourself. But once you're geared up, you know, and all that good stuff, you got the right gear, you know, then you could think about riding and, you know, all that good stuff. So then let's move on to the controls, okay? So on the right handlebar, there's the throttle, you know. Obviously, we all know what that does. It controls your speed. The clutch lever is going to be on your left, and also on the handlebar is when it comes to the controls, whether the power goes to the rear wheel or the front brake is on the right side of the handlebar. And the rear brake is usually a pedal on the right side, and mine got a little bent when I first dropped my bike, literally like week 1. I was salty. But you know, it still works. It does its thing. So you know, I kept it on there. It's the original part, so why not? Um, Anyways, we're gonna go next up with shifting gears. Okay, most motorcycles have a sequel gearbox, you know, and you pull in the clutch, put your foot down to shift down or shift up, then let out the clutch. It might take a little practice, but you'll get it. You know, everybody gets it. You know, it just, I don't know. Everybody wants to go automatic, but I think like getting a manual and learning how to shift up and you know do all those things like is perfect. You know, for all riders. You know, they should learn that in general. But you know, let's go over some other riding techniques. There's counter steering and how you turn on a motorcycle. You know, the lean. You know, and proper brake is also very important, especially in like an emergency situation. Like you definitely don't want to like fishtail your whole bike. You know, do a stoppie. You know, to the point where you flip over your whole handlebar. You know, definitely learning how to apply the proper brake pressure and just all that kind of stuff definitely is something you want to learn and stay on top of when you first start riding. And learning which brake to even use is one thing you're gonna have to learn too. And applying them progressively and avoiding locking up the wheels, and just all that kind of stuff. You learn over time. But the one thing I tell everybody that's essential when you first start riding is seat time. Whether you're riding around the block, whether you're riding to the store, whether you're riding just to like I always tell everybody, like my first 5 months of having my bike, which was basically my season when I got my bike, and I rode every single day. Hello? Hello? There's a building right in the parking lot that says House of Praise. It's the House of Praise Church. It's past the car wash and stuff. A little bit down. Alright. Like, you know what I'm saying? I was in the rain, I was in storms, like there's, and I don't recommend that kind of stuff, but I wasn't paying attention to the weather. I live in Ohio, it's always up and down, it's bipolar. So at the end of the day, yeah, like, I was out there, seat time is everything. So get on your bikes, practice. Find an empty lot if you can, that's perfect, because you definitely don't want to like fall out, and have a really, really hairy situation when you're still, learning the basics on a really, a really high-end road, so anyways. But check out this video I made. I really wanted it to be like an actual video where my wife got to talk and all these really, and it was when I made it, but my GoPro, I don't know, I guess I hit the wrong button or something and it did warp speed, so that's why it looks a little choppy. But hopefully you guys can still kind of see the experience of her first time on my 750, which I don't recommend as the first bike to learn on, but I was just eager to get her on a motorcycle and to try to teach her something, before the season completely wrapped up. But yeah, enjoy.